Today we're going to be playing through the rhythm electric part of We Are Royals by North Point. It's a really fun, upbeat song. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play through it, then I'm going to explain what I played, and then explain the effects that I used to get those sounds. So let's do it. Alright, so this song is a perfect example of playing in parts. All of the other instruments take the song until the turnaround. And in that turnaround, all we're playing really is kind of octaves. You start on the C, kind of like a power chord, except you don't play that fifth. And you mute all the other strings. So we'll start on the C, then we'll slide up to the E, which is an E minor, and then down to the A minor, and right there on the A minor, I'm gonna hit the C on that octave, but I'm gonna play that open A. Then slide up to the F. So if I play it full, it sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4. And it keeps going from there. The strumming pattern is just eighth notes, and then you do a 16th note on the accent chords. So the E minor and the F, you do those 16th notes. So it's like. That's the strumming pattern. On the second verse, we actually use some finger picking thirds. And what I mean by thirds is we're going to play the root note, C, and then we're going to play the third an octave higher. So if you imagine C in the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do scale, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that third note right there the note that makes it a major chord, but we're going to play that an octave higher, and also add in that fifth just to make it a little bit more full. 5. And then we're going to do that for all of the other ones using these same shapes. I'm going to go C to the E minor, A minor, back down to the F, C, E minor, A minor, back to the F. And that plays through the verse and the pre-chorus. In the chorus, you cut out again and get ready for the turnaround. So let's talk about the bridge. The bridge is just straightforward traditional chords on the 8th note pattern. The strumming pattern is just simple. And you play A minor, F, C, G. And it sounds like this. Cool, now let's walk through some of the effects that I'm using. First of all, let's listen to my clean tone. This is just a C. That's what my clean tone sounds like. Second, let's take a look at the guitar that I'm using. The guitar has a lot to do with the tone. So right now I'm using this hollow body with push-pull coils, which means that if I pull it out, these turn into single coil pickups. If I push it in, they turn to double coils, which gives it a lot meatier tone. So right now I've got it in the pushed position, which gives it that meaty tone. So if I turn on my drive pedal here, I've got the volume at about 9 o'clock, the tone right at 12 o'clock, overdrive at 12 o'clock. This is what it sounds like on that same C chord. Without it, with it. Yeah, and that's the sound I'm using in most of the songs. Starting in the turnaround, it's playing. I'm not using any reverb or delay at this point at all. When the reverb and delay comes in though, I'm using kind of an analog sounding delay. You hear how the tone kind of drops off as the delays keep going. And the reverb that I'm using is a very long plate reverb. It's kind of got an overtone to it. To me, it kind of simulates kind of like a shimmer effect. Really long, and when you add those two together, it's just really great. So the only time that I really use the delay and the reverb is in the second verse through the pre-chorus after the second verse. So what I'm doing is the turnaround is like. Last F, I just kind of let that ring out and hit my delay and reverb, and then I'm here. Also, I'll pull out my coil for this pickup to give it more of a toned down tone. See, it's much more of a clean tone at this point. And then luckily, after we do that, we don't have to play. So we can get ready, push that back down, and then we're ready for the turnaround again. After that bridge, I'll turn on just my reverb and play the chords through the chorus. So when the chorus comes back in, then I'll turn my reverb off and play the thirds for the rest of the turnaround through the end of the song. So it sounds like. right, well that's it. Hey look, practice on your own, not just with the full band. Don't think that you can just go over this video a couple times and not actually play it on guitar and come to practice ready to go. Practice on your own, keep getting better, keep doing those finger exercises, and we'll see you next time.